It was a busy day in American politics. Unrest in the nation's capital as Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu addresses lawmakers on the Israel-Hamas war. This as President Biden breaks his silence tonight on his decision to drop out of the 2024 presidential race. And former President Trump hitting the campaign trail today in North Carolina as we learn new details about his assassination attempt. We have team coverage tonight. Ryan Smith will join us in just a few moments to talk about the bombshell revelations made about Trump's would-be assassin Thomas Crooks. But first, President Biden addressing the nation for the first time since his announcement on Sunday he's dropping out of the presidential race. Part of his message, America's possibilities, saying nowhere else on earth could a kid with a stutter from Scranton, Pennsylvania with modest beginnings become president. For more, we go live to our national correspondent, Matt Gelka. And Matt was listening to this. At one point, the president, he called for new and younger voices, but still the question that's hanging over many people's heads right now, he didn't really address his decision to drop out.
Yeah, you know, Didi, and maybe that question will still be lingering in the days to come. The president told the nation tonight it was time to pass the torch and look to a new generation as he delivered his first speech since ending his re-election bid.
I revere this office, but I love my country more. It's been the honor of my life to serve as your president. But in the defense of democracy, which is at stake, I think it's more important than any title.
The president had said for weeks that he would not drop out of the race before he eventually did Sunday. He touted his record as the reason why he thought re-election was the right move until he changed his mind.
I believe my record as president, my leadership in the world, my vision for America's future, all merited a second term. But nothing can come in the way of saving our democracy. That includes personal ambition.
Biden said he'd focus on ending the war in Gaza and strengthening alliances around the world. He also praised his Vice President Kamala Harris, who he has endorsed to be the party's nominee.
She's experienced, she's tough, she's capable.
Biden's exit has parallels to Lyndon B. Johnson's decision to not seek a second term in 1968, when falling approval ratings amid his handling of the Vietnam War led to a shocking exit.
I shall not seek, and I will not accept the nomination of my party for another term as your president.
Fighting for democracy had always been a key message during Biden's time in the White House. He asked America to come together to continue that fight.
History is in your hands. The power is in your hands. The idea of America lies in your hands. We just have to keep faith, keep the faith, and remember who we are. We're the United States of America.
Biden's family looked on as the president addressed the nation. Immediately after, the former president, Donald Trump, posted on social media, "Crooked Joe Biden's Oval Office speech was barely understandable and so bad." What remains to be seen now is how Biden balances serving out the rest of his term and campaigning for Harris after vowing to work to get her elected. Didi?
And Matt, in his address earlier tonight, President Biden outlined specific goals for the next 6 months. Tell us more. What's next on his schedule?
Yeah, so in the immediate future, it's not campaigning for Joe Biden. Tomorrow, he is expected to meet with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu following his address to Congress today. Separately, the Vice President Kamala Harris also expected to meet with Netanyahu before he meets with the former President Donald Trump on Friday in Florida.
Matt Gelka reporting tonight from Washington, D.C. Thank you.